Here's something you probably don't know about me. The first time I ever played video games online was on a PC in 1996. Back then, Doom was all the rage, and it really showed me what the future hold for online gaming. Hi everybody, it's Andy Barrar, aka Handy Andy, the sugar in the candy, the guy who kisses the girls and he makes them dandy. But I also fix Wi-Fi networks too, and that's what we're talking about today with this bad boy, the Netgear Nighthawk XR1000 Wi-Fi 6 gaming router. That, my friends, is a big name, and this is a pretty impressive router because I have been a skeptic, and if you know me, you know this. I've been very skeptical of, do you really need a dedicated gaming router? And this one has certainly impressed me. So sit back, relax, and cue in that intro. Let's go and start with the design of the Nighthawk XR1000 gaming router from Netgear. It's got a fighter jet inspired look to it, and the Nighthawk line has always done this, and it's so geeky that I love it. The interesting thing about this router is, of course, it's made to sit flat on a table, but there are mounting screws on the bottom. So I highly recommend, if you got like yourself a dedicated gaming room, you better have some LED lights in there as well, because you know I like the lights. But what I suggest is mounting it. Mount the router right onto your wall. You know, all the wires, put the cord covers, make it look slick, put some LEDs all over it, man. Just like pimp out your gaming room, and you're doing it by mounting the router on the wall. Now, the XR1000 has 4 LAN ports on the back. Of course, it's got your WAN port. It also has USB 3 to connect like external hard drives, say if you want to have a shared hard drive on your network. What really separates this router from anything I've seen on the gaming front is the OS, where you can configure your network, and what they call it is Duma OS. This is something completely new. I've never seen it from Netgear, and so I was like, oh, okay, let's go ahead and check out this Duma OS. And I'm telling you, man, whoo, I am super impressed. So much so, I'm going to take you inside for a little tour of Duma OS. So without further ado, why don't I just go ahead and log into routerlogin.net. I'm going to get into my account, and we'll go ahead and look at what you can do inside this Duma OS to optimize your network for gaming. Let's go ahead and jump in right now. So here we are in the Netgear Duma OS dashboard for the XR1000 gaming router. This Duma OS is one of the best dashboards I've seen on a router before. It pretty much tells you everything you need to know. Right over here on this main dashboard, I have a network overview which shows the download and upload speeds. I don't have too much activity going on in my home right now except for some streaming YouTube music, but it does tell you. You got also see the CPU usage, the installed wraps. Of course, wraps stand for router apps. So I'm just going to go ahead and toggle through all these different types that I can see here, and you can customize them to have different ones on your dashboard. So I'm just going to go over and show you the ping heat map. So say you're playing a certain game and you want to find the lowest ping possible. So what we're going to do is find a game. I don't know if they have NHL here. That was my game, but let's do FIFA 21. Another popular sports game. So we're going to go hit ping again, and we're going to hit all the different types of servers on the globe. And this is pretty cool. It shows you visually the different types of servers around the globe and their pings. So pretty amazing. You can see Europe, Middle East, South Africa, and USA. So I'm just going to go ahead and switch to, let's say, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare. And look, all the different servers are popping up. There is the lowest ping right over here, which looks like in Seattle. I'm just going to go ahead and zoom in. This is just, like I've said, I've never seen this type of interface on a router before. And it just shows you how global we are. And so this is for specific games. And this is what really makes the Duma OS different from anything else that I've seen. So let's go ahead and go back over here. We'll just go look at the QoS and see. Now, what you'll notice is within Duma OS, they understand that this is a new operating system. People have to get used to wraps. And what they've done is giving you a little bit of a tour. So we can skip the tour, we can get started with the tour, but I'm going to skip it for now and just show you how easy it is to use QoS. So say there is certain types of content that you want to put a priority to. For example, gaming. Watch, just simply dragging it over here, we can make priority for gaming over other different types of devices inside the home. Let's go to the connection benchmark. This is one of the coolest things that I've seen in the Duma OS dashboard here. So I'm just going to run a speed test, but it's very, very interesting because it not only tells you your download and upload speeds, but it'll tell you the kind of Netflix speeds you can expect with your connection. And I think for a lot of people, that's what they want to know. Can I get Ultra HD connections? Can I watch things? If you have, say, a 4K television, you want to watch content in 4K, you got to make sure you have the connection speeds. And look at that. I got 51 down and 11 up. Not the greatest, not like the best. I would say this puts me into the average range. But again, because I optimize my network, I'm going to be able to get no lag in all the different types of internet activity that I do in the home. And mostly a lot of it has to do with smart home and streaming. So you can see it's done some ping tests. So it's looked at your average ping and also ping test under load. So you can also get a test history on the bottom over here as well. So the more times you do this, and once you familiarize yourself with your network, you can have a really good understanding of the performance of your network in different types of conditions, whether you're under load or just doing standard speed tests. And I love the fact that they grade it. Look at that. I got an A+ for speed. I got an A for my ping. Now, this is interesting, is my ping test under load is not good. And here's where you could do some more optimization. Let's go down over here and check out the device manager. And again, they're going to give you nice information about all the different things. A visual representation of your network. And this is really, really cool, especially if you're a visual person. You like to see things visually. You can do it over here on the network map. I'm just going to go ahead and put it onto a table version as well, depending on how you like to consume your data. Let's go down to the network monitor now. Statistics about the network. I love this. Another one of my favorite wraps over here is the network monitor. And this gives you a real time. If I could, I'm almost want to resurrect an old computer, get an old monitor, and just have Duma OS sit like this inside a gaming room. That would be really, really cool to just be able to look at your network live all the time like this. And you can break it down between different kinds of devices as well. So it's fantastic. And so you'll see these little pins over here. That allows you to pin it directly to your dashboard. Now I'm going to go down to the system information. We'll see what comes up over here. Just a wealth of data, networking data, everything from your CPU usage, your RAM usage, flash usage, installed wraps, your wireless status. This is just a treasure trove of data. I'm absolutely impressed with this. And then over here in the settings is where you can go ahead and really, really tweak your network. And a lot of this stuff is what you would typically see in a router settings. And you can go ahead and even look at set up a ReadyShare storage. It's been a while since I've done this, but I do have a Netgear NAS. So if I was to keep this, I would definitely hook this up to everything and get it optimized. Again, this is the Duma OS dashboard from Netgear. It's part of their Wi-Fi 6 gaming router, the XR1000. If you are into gaming and you want to really tweak your network, Duma OS is going to allow you to do that. So as you can see, the Duma OS is just fascinating, man. If you're like a network nerd like I am, man, you could just, it's like heaven. It's like real-time heaven of watching your network, the download speeds, the upload speeds. You can see what files, what's the majority of the files, whether it's file transfers or live streaming or gaming. Just a wealth of data. So much so, I'm ready to find my old Raspberry Pi, hook it all up, get an operating system on it, just so I can get an external monitor and have Duma OS playing all the time. If I had this router, hands down, that's exactly what I would do. I just love to be able to look at the network like that and all the different types of things you could see inside it. Just absolutely fantastic, folks. You won't understand what I'm saying unless you're a networking nerd, okay? Because, man, you can tweak to your delight inside this operating system. Again, this is the latest gaming router from Netgear. It is their Nighthawk XR1000 Wi-Fi 6 gaming router. And boy, that Duma OS is worth every penny if you get this router. You're going to love it. You better know your networking configurations if you want to make the most out of this router. Well, that's all the time we have left. I'm Handy Andy, the sugar in the candy. I'm going to kiss them girls and make them dandy. Please, if you like this video, subscribe to this channel. Leave a comment. I promise. I guarantee you, if you leave a comment, I'm going to reply back. Maybe not right away, but I'm going to find you and I will get back to you. Of course, like, comment, subscribe. Do everything you can to help the algorithms. It's going to help your boy out. I truly, truly appreciate it. Once again, my name is Andy Barrar. You can find more information about me at handyandymedia.com. See you again next time. Bye for now.